Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So the idea I pitched of cross-promoting these podcasts got 3 voicemails on it. Letting you know right from the start, tomorrow, 10 a.m., I'm recording this at, 9:15 p.m., Thursday night, on November 1st. Friday, November 2nd, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Myself and Colin Green, a.k.a. Spike Pit, are going to do a cross-promo episode of Tavern Spike. So we'll talk more about that at the end of this. But first, let's listen to our first of our voicemails. First up is Laramie.
Hey, Bucky. It's your local Mensch, Laramie Wall, checking in regarding cross-pollinating podcasts. I would just like to chip in. I'm all in favor of it. To me, that's how we gamers find out new resources, new podcasts, new websites, new blogs, new everything else. We find those things out from other people, and sometimes those other people are the people in our ears when we're going to work. So I'm all for it. And if somebody doesn't like it, well, there's podcasts that I skip whole sections of to get to the bits I like. So if somebody doesn't like a guest, boom, on to the next. Cheers.
Why, thank you, sir. Yeah, I agree. If you don't like a certain episode of a podcast, just skip it or skip the parts you don't like. Well, it's harder to skip when you're driving, I guess, and that's when I do most of my podcast listening. But in any case, yeah, you're going to find out about other podcasts while us doing this, and I think that is great for the listeners, and it's great for the podcasters, and it's great for the community. So I'm looking forward to see how this plays out. Next up, Glenn Hellstrom, a.k.a. Old Man Grognard.
Hey, Eric, Old Man Grognard. Oh, there we go. I'm done with Halloween. Okay, yeah, 168. Great episode. Thank you very much for the kind words. Actually, I don't use Audacity. I use an old copy of Adobe Audition, which I find easier to use. I've got Audacity set up to record streaming stuff. And pretty much what you said is spot on. And as far as roundtable goes, yeah, it'd be fun. I don't know how I do it, but that'd be fun. So you go and do likewise, and I hope to join you sometime. And I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Glenn. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this. And I'm looking forward. Listen, I've podcasted with Glenn before, countless times. And it's always a blast. We have good chemistry. So I'm looking forward to a cross an old man tavern type of podcast. My idea is that 2 of us get together, we record one episode, and I share that here at the Tavern Chat Podcast. They share on their podcast, and you get that experience. But time will tell. We'll see how well it works. And finally, let's listen to Colin, a.k.a. Spike Pit himself.
Hi, Eric. Colin, Spike Pit. Yeah, looks like we're going to put something together Friday. I think this cross-promotion's a great idea. We can do it on Discord or Anchor, whatever you prefer. I'll give you a shout, and we'll see what we come up with. Hopefully something that people will enjoy listening to. 10 Eastern Standard Time, if that's fine with you. That's about 2 o'clock over here. And yeah, I look forward to it, man.
Yeah, Colin, I do like the idea of calling it the Tavern Spike Podcast. I can see the openings. Hello, and welcome to the Tavern Spike Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Eric Tenkar, and with me is Spike Pit himself, Colin Green. Fun, a lot of fanfare and shit. And listen, I have no idea how it's going to go down. I just know we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And that's the other secret to a successful podcast, folks. If you're looking to get into podcasting, if you are currently podcasting, have fun doing it, if you have fun with your podcasting, like anything else you do, if you're enjoying the process, first off, it doesn't seem like work. It's something that you enjoy doing. It's fun. Secondly, if you're enjoying it, other people will enjoy it too. Whether it's you creating games, whether it's a blog, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's a podcast, if you approach it in a way that allows you to enjoy yourself and have fun, you don't have to sell it. It sells itself. I mean, I've been blogging for, what, I don't know, 9.5 years, some shit like that. And I wouldn't be able to do it for that length of time if I didn't enjoy it. I'm not saying there aren't days, because remember, I'm at least one post a day, sometimes multiple. I post every fucking day, 365 a year. I'm not saying there aren't days where I'm like, oh shit, I just wish I could skip. But once I put myself in front of the keyboard and start typing it out, I remember why I enjoy doing this. It really is sometimes just that simple. When I stop enjoying what I'm doing in the hobby, if I stop enjoying the blog, the podcast, the socializing, the conventions, the creation, despite what some people may think or like to spout, I am a creative in the community. I have created OGL content. Yes, I'm so sorry. Swords, Wizardry Light, Swords, Wizardry Continual Light, Monsters, Magic Items, oh my. But, all that being said, if I stop enjoying the process, and when it comes to creating stuff, writing stuff that isn't blog related, that is, it ebbs and flows, and I'll be the first person to admit that. But if I ever just stop enjoying this hobby, I'll walk away. But I don't see that happening. It's a great community. I'm thrilled to be part of it, and I'm excited to share with it. So, folks, if you're listening to this anytime before 10 a.m. on November 2nd, that's 10 a.m. Eastern, feel free to pop into the Tavern's Discord server. We are going to be hosting this. Let me scroll down. Where? You know what? We're going to do this in this speakeasy tomorrow. Oh, so, and if you want to ask questions via text, via tavern chat, maybe not the speakeasy because I'll have to lock it down. Might have to put up a new channel for that. I don't want to lock it down and then forget to unlock it. That would be bad. All right, folks. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for spending time with me. I am in your debt. Stay safe. Be well. God bless. Roll your dice, high, low, whatever you need. And gorge out and all that Halloween candy that your kids picked up yesterday. Because apparently we eat like half the kids' candy. I hope my niece brings some over tomorrow. I need more candy. Folks, I will talk with you, or at least yabber, and with you all tomorrow. Later.